It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. Welcome, everybody. We have the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great, in some minds, Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they may have some challenges, but this is a game they have had circled on the calendar and want to deliver the top-notch performance they know they can. Hey, we'll be seeing D'Angelo Russell here, number 2 pick from the 2015 draft. A lot of fans are hoping that he can take the reins from Kobe Bryant. Kenny, any hope for that?
Taking the reins and do what with them? That's the question, because, you know, Kobe Bryant is an enigma in terms of basketball royalty. It doesn't come around. Every 20 years there's going to be a player like Kobe. And I don't know if this kid is that good, but I like his position, Ernie. I like the way he's steady on the floor, keeps calm, and plays at a great pace.
I don't know where you're from, Ernie, but it never rains in Southern California. That means there can only be one Kobe, period. That said, Russell can be a pretty good guard with his vision and athleticism, but taking the reins, Kobe can't even give him the reins.
Here, take the reins. Whoa, big fella. Whoa. Oh, there you go. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love, the 2 superstar forwards. Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. And stolen by Love. Poked away. Ingram with the steal. And it's Russell in the corner. Good on the triple. Russell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
When Tyronn Lue took over, the Cavs made sure that he was not an interim coach. They took that tag off, and Tyronn Lue has been a coach in waiting. He's done a nice job getting these guys to move the basketball and play unselfish.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Gave up a little momentum and then grabbed it right back.
Now here's Ingram. Pulls up on the elbow, and he nails the jumper.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers in his sleep. The defense can't allow him to get going from there.
Ingram with the steal. Pass to Clarkson. Got a piece of it, and stolen by LeBron. It's Thompson off the drive. Can't connect from short range.
We know what he's capable of inside. That's a good shot for him. He's kicking himself that he couldn't get it to go.
Irving dishes to James for the three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. LeBron's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. On defense, Cleveland. Pass to Clarkson. Feeds it to Ingram. They grab their own miss. Mozgov, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Man, how about the big Russian, Timofey Mozgov, a good, solid contributor when healthy.
And after knee surgery in the summer of 2015, Mozgov's numbers fell off just a bit last season.
And you could tell that the Cavs weren't happy with his play. His per-minute numbers were actually not that far out of line with his career norms. But for a team gunning for a title, any slippage was cause for concern.
That's good for Mozgov. So he gets them both. The Cavs, an elite offensive squad, and they've improved at the defensive end last season, moving Steve from the bottom half of the league to the top 10 as far as defensive efficiency.
You know, it starts with their rebounding. They're dominant in that area. With their size and strength, they don't allow teams a lot of second opportunities.
Russell kicks to Clarkson. Yes, that goes in.
That's exactly where they want the ball to go. He did a great job getting the ball into that position.
Smith outside. The dish to James. Cleveland moving the ball around. Irving for three. Mozgov grabs the board. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Clarkson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge. Had a chance to talk with head coach Luke Walton. DA?
Well, Kevin, I talked to him about the shot blockers they face in this matchup. He said if we can play a little more up-tempo and score before their bigs can recover and get set, that'll help. Also putting them on the move in half-court sets, whether ball screens or screen and roll can help as well. We'll see if his team executes his game plan, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. And guys, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
I really do. I think they're such a hard team to generate offense against. That has to be where they devote most of their attention.
Their attention has to be spacing. Right now on the offensive end, they're too jammed up to be able to score the basketball. Clear it out a little bit, give some offensive room.
And Brandon Ingram, a 5-star recruit out of Kinston High School, he helped them win 4 straight North Carolina championships, the first time that had happened in the state's history.
And Ingram mentored and coached by former NBA great Jerry Stackhouse.
And I wonder if Stack was a little disappointed that Ingram didn't end up becoming a Tar Heel. Instead, choosing the arch rival and going to Duke, a one-and-done there, it certainly has worked out pretty well for the young fella.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Julius Randle comes in for Mozgov. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for James. And it's Amon Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. Now, here's Fry. Irving for three. He can't get it to go. Nice deep from Russell. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Cleveland.
Surprising. He usually puts the dagger in your heart. That wide open from three.
Baseline jumper connects. The jumper drops. Irving's got 5 now.
The mid-range game, Kyrie can score on every level.
Russell with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Russell's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
Jefferson, and Jefferson throws it down hard.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cutting into this league, but it gives this team a real confidence boost, too.
And it's Ingram with the rebound. It's stolen by Jefferson. Irving misses.
That was a huge face-off at the rim. Two great competitors. Defense took it.
Russell kicks to Randall. Dang passes to Russell. 1:05 left to play in the first. Williams a screen. Shoots off the screen. Dang can't get it to go.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Calm with a hand in his face. Love squares up, knocks it down.
Russell kicks to Williams. And there's a whistle. It goes on Iman Shumpert. That's his first foul. Nancy's checked in for Los Angeles. Calderon comes in for Russell. Cleveland also making some changes. Dunleavy comes in for Richard Jefferson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. On the wing, Dang. Defended by Dunleavy. Outside Dang. Picked by Randall. Calderon for three. Nailed from three-point land. Calderon's got himself on the board with three there.
You know, and it's the decisions like that which make Calderon so deadly when he's coming off a screen.
Shots good by Williams.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
Randall no good. And here is Williams. From the arc. It's not going to go for him. Williams with a clean look. No good on that last second attempt there. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Lakers lead by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win game.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
They look faster and fresher out there. Seems like they're trying to tire them out.
On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Thompson are up front. Mo Williams out there with Smith. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 slot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, when Kevin Love was in Minnesota, he developed into a three-point shooter, but he said, I know I'm not a stretch 4. I'm a post player that can shoot. It's like Kevin McHale used to tell me, just go where they ain't. I try to space the floor as best as I can. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A., and spacing so crucial in today's game. Offensive rebound. Here's E. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
First free throw is good. And thinking about the element of excitement that the Lakers bring, it's about watching their tremendous athletes who also happen to have a lot of skill, too.
It's a different kind of showtime for the Lakers. I mean, it's the joy of watching the young guys grow up and the pain of seeing them make mistakes. One thing we can say about Tinseltown, though, it's never boring.
No. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And for pretty much all NBA players, it's a dream come true when they get drafted. And Smitty, how did you celebrate when you were the 5th overall pick in the draft?
You know what? I went out and got me a nice SUV. I loved it, Kevin.
Good for
Had
you.
some rims, put a little music in there. I was bumping.
How about that? I guess that's something you always dream about when you get that kind of a chance to be drafted that high. Nationally known player.
But I think also for me, getting a chance to send my mom and dad on a special trip. That was one of those. It wasn't the first, but it was special.
Good for you. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
The vision of LeBron always finding open teammates.
The Lakers trail. Mozgov dishes to Clarkson. And again, no good by the Lakers.
When you're that wide open from a very makeable distance, you have to come away with points.
The shot by Thompson, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second foul of the first half. They have a decision to make now. Leave him in or have him take a seat.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Lakers. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Mo Williams. Ingram kicks to Mozgov. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's LeBron. He has 5. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And it's 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
The defense is there, but Kyrie with the quick release.
Clarkson passes to E, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Irving kicks to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And Russell gets it to go.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
On the defensive end, you have to fight through screen. That is a commitment.
Now here's LeBron. And he banks in the layup. James has got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Seizing every opportunity to score. LeBron outworking, out-hustling people inside. LeBron James, one of those players, when you watch him play, you're just waiting for his body to break down, but it has not. Reason why, he's done a nice job of taking care of himself. He's always been in tip-top shape.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
And the Lakers with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Gian Leon. And it's Williams in for Jordan Clarkson. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for James. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Richard Jefferson.
J.R. Smith, an all-out gunner. Never saw a shot he didn't like, but you know what? It works for him.
And you look at the numbers, Steve. J.R. Smith shoots just as well on contested triples, which is interesting, as he does on wide open ones.
He said he actually prefers contested shots. We're talking about a guy that's confident making tough shots. Sometimes when he's wide open, I think he's just bored taking those.
And he nails the third.
You guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
And stolen by Williams. And he lays it up and in. Williams has got his first points of the game.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
They are showing a lot of grit and grind. doing a nice job. Both teams going back and forth at each other.
Yeah, easy call.
The Cavaliers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throw.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dunleavy's checked in.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Irving. Kicks it to Love. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. Lakers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Dunleavy dishes to Love. Fires for 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here is Russell. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Irving. LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. All going up court. Here's Dunleavy. Out to Shumpert from downtown. The Lakers with the rebound. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ingram passes to Williams. A 3-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers trailing. Irving kicks to Fry. Dishes it to Love. Outside Irving. Lets it go with a 3. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
The Lakers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. 2 shots. Free throw good, Russell. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Russell hits them both. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Williams for 3. They get it again. Love. Second chance shot. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 in the game at the line, missing all previous chances. And that one misses.
The 5th pick in the 2008 draft, Kevin Love entered the league with a maturity well beyond his years.
5 seconds left to play here in the half. With 1 on the clock, and it goes at the buzzer!
Digging deep to hit that shot. That shows some serious guts right there.
Ending this one with a bang.
Tie game in Los Angeles. It's time now to go courtside.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be breaking down all the action for you. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. Much of their early lead was flushed down the drain, though, as they ended the quarter up by just 3. Moving into the second quarter, they cooled off just a bit, but still played a competitive quarter, now tied at the half. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
There's no excuse for letting the team drain that many threes on you. Come on, especially at such a high percentage. That means your perimeter defense is weak. They got to close out on the shooters with conviction, even if it creates some weakness inside.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
I was surprised on how comfortable they seemed here on the road. The hostile crowd, That didn't bother them at all. And I want to see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he did a nice job. He got some easy buckets, made some tough shots. He erupted in the first half of play.
And here is Los Angeles now. And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
Russell and Clarkson are the young backcourt pair. Dang out there with Ingram. And it's Mozgov in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. That'll put Tristan Thompson on the line. They get Luol Deng. And the Cavs back in 2014, bringing in LeBron and bringing in Kevin Love, arguably the best single-season upgrade at the position at that forward spot in NBA history.
It changed everything, but it hasn't all been smooth sailing. There's only one basketball. They're still developing their rapport on the floor, but I think their skills do complement each other.
And what a solid producer Jordan Clarkson was over those first 2 seasons. Quickly adapted to the NBA style. He was named NBA All-First Team in terms of rookies. And last year, he became a much more confident shooter. I mean, despite having to fight for those minutes as they went on that serenading of Kobe Bryant, he really, I felt like, separated himself and also established that he's going to be here for the long haul.
Here's Ingram following the score by Cleveland. And that one hits back iron.
And that makes it 0 for 3 coming out of the half. Not what they wanted or were expecting.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Russell against Irving from 13. Love grabs the board. And talking about Clarkson's early success, some people were surprised, Greg, that he lasted until the second round of the 2014 draft. Maybe that put a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
I'm shocked he didn't go in the first round. I mean, he certainly plays with a strength and a fearlessness, especially when attacking the rim. I think he does want to prove that he should be considered one of the best young guards in our league. He's certainly one of the best young mid-range shooters at the very least.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. He's checked in. Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. And he comes up with the deuce. Clarkson's got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
James against Deng. Out to the right wing. Smith outside. Launches it. Lock at 6. Tries from 10. Almost, but it rolls out.
You love the close out on that possession.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot.
And there's the call on James. That will be foul number 5 on him. Los Angeles making a switch here. Nance is checked in and also making a change. Fry's checked in. Knocked away to the paint for the tie. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. And year after year, great young talent entering the NBA. Steve, when you look at the rookies and the younger players, which ones do you think have a chance to really be special players?
You know, Karl Anthony Towns, I think that's the obvious. Andrew Wiggins, Zach LaVine, but I think also a guy like Jabari Parker. He's had some injuries, but he has a chance to be special as well. And I love Devin Booker. You're talking about the Splash Brothers.
I do too.
You can kind of put him in. He can be in that range and that family of being able to splash it.
The first 3 names you mentioned, all Timberwolves.
Oh, okay.
That's a team to watch, obviously, with young talent like that.
For sure.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Irving dishes to Fry. Thompson for the triple. Doesn't go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's E. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Here's Jefferson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And when you're a guy who plays with great finishers like Thompson has, you have to learn how to distribute.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Gian Leon. Williams comes in for Clarkson. And it's Calderon in for Russell. Then for the Cavaliers, Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Mon Shumpert has come in for Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. Cavaliers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. And another miss by Cleveland. The Lakers in the lead. Calderon kicks to Nance. Dang passes to Nance. It's stolen by Jefferson. Here's Dunleavy, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. And Mike Dunleavy, one of the very few players from the 2002 draft that is still playing. He was the number 3 overall pick that year, and he can still give you a little bit of everything on the floor.
That's what you love about Mike Dunleavy. He's one of those players, he obviously can shoot the basketball, but he's unselfish. He makes the extra pass. He just knows how to play. And on the defensive end, he competes.
And both free throws good for Dunleavy. And the Cavs, obviously one of the most talented teams in the NBA. It's taken time for them to learn how to play together, though.
Yeah, you talk about having that big 3 and guys have never been around each other. And some young guys when you start talking about Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. Synergy, chemistry, that's all they needed. They have it now.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Size is only one factor, and it wasn't nearly enough on that possession.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
And the team wants Shumpert to be a 3-and-D guy. Just has to be more consistent out there.
Nance outside. Randall a screen on Jefferson. And Nance kicks to Calderon. Cavaliers with the rebound. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
From deep, Williams. It's hauled in by Fry.
A 3-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just...
Oh, my. He's just getting nasty on him now, fella.
You know, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick move. And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Cleveland. Good on the 3-point shot. Calderon's got 5 points now this quarter.
And if you let Calderon get set and have a good look at the basket, he's going to knock that 3 down consistently.
The shot by Williams, no good. The pass to Calderon. A 3-ball, and that's not going to go. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Cleveland ahead, leading by just 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Cavaliers leading, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Thompson after LeBron James's miss. Tries again.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Love with a wide open look. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep, Williams. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the call on James. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
This is, and I think his coach would agree, unacceptable. 1 turnover in the first half, now multiple turnovers since the break. Too much.
Jones checked in for James. The Lakers trail. Russell with it. He dishes it to Mozgov, and stolen by Love. Shumpert passes to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Good look by Shumpert, right on the money.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Russell kicks to Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
No doubt. As close as this game is, I think it's going to come down to which team controls the paint down the stretch.
Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And really, the last thing you ever want to see in a game is somebody getting hurt.
You never want to see a player go down like that, especially the way he went down.
Mo Williams is checked in for Cleveland. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Clarkson kicks to Russell. Yes, that goes in.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish. And D'Angelo Russell, you know, he had a tough time adapting to the pro game at first. I mean, you could see the talent from the moment he stepped on the court, but you could also see the turnovers and the lack of sustained hustle. I mean, I think a lot of it had to do, it's the first time in his career where he wasn't always the best player on the floor. And when you deal with that kind of adversity, it takes some time for you to adjust and grow as a player.
The toughness of Thompson powering up for the score, plus a chance to add to his total at the line.
And thinking back to Russell's rookie season, maybe too much was expected of a guy coming in at just 19 years of age.
Yeah, and we live in this win-now, instant gratification era. And with the skill set and moxie this kid has, fans are going to expect the work. Just looking at what Russell did in the Rising Stars Challenge last year, though, he may ultimately fulfill all those lofty expectations.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Clarkson's running. Here's Shumpert. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Mozgov to take the lead. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Missed opportunity. As wide open as he was, he really has no confidence shooting from that deep. I love the adjustments he's made here in the second half, getting the looks he wants now and shooting a much higher percentage.
Now, here's Clarkson. Ingram kicks to Russell. The The feed to Randall. Lock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. They get the rebound. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Love.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
Second chance points can kill you. You must concentrate on the defensive glass.
Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. McRae has come in for Shumpert. And after his rookie year, it ended with an injury right out of the opening gate. It was great to finally see Julius Randle on the court last season.
Yeah, and when he's focused, guys, he can be a game changer. I mean, loves to attack off the dribble from the elbows, terrific spin move in traffic. And what may be most impressive about his game at this point is his relentlessness as a rebounder.
And so here's Cleveland after D'Angelo Russell's miss. The 10-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. To take the lead, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
I do too. Both teams not being able to gain any separation, and it looks like they're ready to battle it out.
And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. They get it back, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Luol Deng is checked in for Julius Randle. And Cleveland with a change here too. Williams, he's checked in for McRae. .158 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ingram. A shot off that time, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Williams. He kicks it to Jefferson. For the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Mozgov's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, here's Clarkson. Smith with the defensive effort. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And they double up Russell. Clarkson with the ball. Now Smith defending. Deng with the buckets. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overturn in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now here's Williams. And it's off from 3-point range. Deng kicks to Ingram.
As much a shot as I have ever seen.
The difference is he wanted it. There was no way he was letting anybody else take that shot.
Here's Williams. Out to Smith. 3-pointer. Mozgov grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
James Jones, who's checked in for Jefferson. Outside, Russell. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Cavaliers making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in, and so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Williams for 3. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points. And the Lakers with possession here. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And the foul on Mo Williams. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
This free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. From deep 3-point range, he's off from 3. The 3 ball. Off target from downtown. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.
Well, he's not usually the guy the fan comes to see, but tonight he was worth the price of admission. I don't know how much they paid Ernie, but I would have bought 10 tickets tonight. The fans were going crazy. That's when he really started to take over the game.
His field goal percentage was up there, hit over 60%. Now, I love the shot selection, and he never tried to do too much or play outside his comfort zone. He just took advantage of what the defense gave him.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.